but you know, I'm used to being there.
Okay.
And there's a difference.
Now, what's the name of? Oh, it's
J&J Apothecary.
Apothecary. Okay.
So you were married?
No.
No.
Mm.
Your mom was married?
No.
Where you came from?
My dad.
Oh, you took your dad's last name?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Just
That
me.
is awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
I have
That's awesome.
four brothers
Mhm.
from my dad. I'm the only one with his last name.
Oh, okay. That's good. Carry the name on.
Mm.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
3.
We're back again. That didn't take too long, did it? So I'm going to continue my interview with this lovely, lovely young girl, and I'm going to call her Audie now because she told me that's her nickname. It's Audie Cave. I was saying Audie Kava. So I really botched that up, but it's really Audie Cave. She is just a sweetheart,
Thank you.
very smart, brilliant young woman who is going to school, raising 2 twin boys, and has her own business. And she does have a lot on her plate, and she admits that, but she's able to multitask it and do the things that she needs to do and wants to do. She's a good mother, and she's doing for the community. Now she has her own, what is it, art shop? Or
Art gallery.
art
yeah.
gallery, and I'm going to let her tell you more about it because she can tell you where it is, how to come there, when to see her, make an appointment. You tell me, hon.
Sure. So, J&J Apothecary is my art gallery slash studio. Use it as workspace. It is on Main Street. It's 1242 Main Street, downtown Springfield.
Now, 1242, let's give them a
Sure.
little key point here. So if you're coming down State Street, you take your right on State and Main.
Yep, and then you'd be right there.
Oh, okay, on the
Mhm.
left-hand
It's
side?
across, left-hand side across from the Mass Mutual Center.
Oh, all right, all right. So you heard that, everyone. You know how to get to her.
Yes.
You know, you worry about your parking when you get down here, and pay her a visit.
Yeah,
So go ahead, hon.
absolutely. And you can reach me on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Audie Cave. And also on Instagram, I am Audie. It's IAMAUDI. That's on Instagram. If you want to reach out, send message, let me know that you want to come by, check out some of the artwork. And be more than happy to have anyone come.
So tell me, how did you get into art? I mean,
Sure.
sometimes people are born with art. So sometimes, you go to school and you get creative, then you learn a lot on your own. How did you learn yours?
So from early on, I've always been a creative person. I started out with dancing
Okay.
at a young age, and I went to Performing Arts High School in South Hadley, PVPA. And so I moved from dancing after meeting someone who had a lot of influence just on different ways that I can express myself through art. And so I took off with that, and present day I'm just continuing to hone in on all of my different artistic abilities.
That sounds good. Now, you not only have the art, but you have an art class.
Yes.
Okay.
I do private events, do paint and sips,
Can we
private.
stop, Nate? Hear the engine?
No, keep going. I was oblivious.
I knew you were. I figured I could already stop. Okay. So you also have an art studio.
Yes.
Where you have other things that are going. You'd have.
Wait. You're coming back. I didn't hear them until you said something.
I know. I saw you in it. Wow, you're still thinking about the name.
No, actually, I was thinking about my friend LaValle that passed away, and the last time I saw Julius was when he had that funeral.
Oh my goodness.
And I couldn't stay at the funeral because that's my boy.
Yeah.
goodness.
I remember
was
they
there
were
for
good
10 minutes. I had
friends.
to get out of there. And I was
Oh,
wondering,
my.
I was going to tell Julius, because all of us were like freaking frack.
Wow.
Was
Okay.
it a fire still?
Yeah, fire truck. Okay, we'll pick up. All set?
Pick up right there.
So what I'd like you to tell me also, you have in your studio, I know you give classes for painting.
Yes.
So talk about that.
Yes. So I do private classes, and I also do group classes. And it's just pretty much exposing people to the arts, trying your hand at drawing, trying your hand at painting. it's funny because there's a lot of people that'll come in and say, you know, like, oh, I'm not artistic,
I don't know how to
and
draw.
you know, I'm not creative, and I just think that I feel like it's in all of us.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as we, I guess, just kind of fine tune it, you
Just
know,
bring it out.
bring it out, and just you know, practice makes perfect, and with art, you don't have to be perfect, but
I guess that
think
what
if
makes
you,
it art.
yeah.
Because I would come in with the stick figures.
Oh, I'd
I
love your
can't
stick
draw.
figure. We'll add some stuff to it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, girl. So
Yes.
I have 3 pieces here of
Yes.
your art. Tell me about this one.
Sure. This is Magnolia. I did this for an art class at my school.
Maybe hold it up so.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, this is how we're gonna do this, right? When you refer to the art, when you point to it, right, hold it up.
You'll
Okay.
lift it
Because
up.
the
Okay.
cup-
Should I
cup is-
stand, hold
Do
it
whatever
until-
you feel comfortable, but I need
Okay.
you to get it up over this cup.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll bring
Okay.
this cup over some.
Okay.
No, don't move
leave it
now.
there?
Don't
Oh,
move
yeah,
now,
right,
it's too late,
okay.
because we're right in the middle
Right,
of
okay.
the clip.
Okay.
Right, you can move the cup over if you want.
Okay.
Right,
But like
whatever,
make it
but just
match.
clear
Okay.
alley so I can get there.
Okay.
And remember, I got this camera and that camera, so you don't have to move the cup all the way, because I can get it from that way, and I can get it from all kind of ways.
Okay.
All right, when you are this one, Miss Laster, you're gonna hold that up.
Yes.
Okay? You gotta get it up over this cup. All right, pick up right where you left off. We got
Okay.
3 minutes left in the segment.
Oh, okay.
Go.
So you're going to tell me about some of the artwork that you do and that you
Yes.
create.
Yeah, so this one is Magnolia.
Uh-huh.
I did this one for drawing class actually at my school, and I did it with charcoal, and I fell in love with charcoal. So just about a few months ago. This is fairly new.
Isn't charcoal difficult to work with, though?
It kind of is. I mean, you have the smudging,
Right.
but it does add character to the
Oh, I
to
didn't
the
think
piece.
of it that way.
And so you just have to be mindful of, you know, it getting all over your hands and whatnot. But I just love the contrast between like the defined areas and then the areas that are kind of fuzzy, but it just like brings it out.
So was this drawn by a creation in your mind, or did you see something and then
So I
picked
used
it up?
sure. So I used a photo reference.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The assignment was to do a flower.
Mm.
And so I looked through a bunch of flowers, lots
you?
and lots and lots of flowers. But then I stopped at this one because I'm like, oh, there's a lot of detail in this. Let me, let me challenge myself and see what
Good.
I can make happen.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
So this is one piece that's there in the art studio, and I'm sure there's many more, but we have a couple more pieces to show you. Let's put this right here. And now we have another one.
This one.
Okay.
This is my baby.
This
I
is your baby?
absolutely love this piece. This is one of the churches in Ethiopia,
Uh-huh.
in Lalibela. And they actually carved this building out of rock. So
Really?
they dug into the ground. This up here is like ground level. They dug into the ground and they carved out this church. And
Out of
this
the
is
rock?
yes.
Oh, my.
So beautiful. And this is one of, I believe it's 12 churches total that they did this to. And some of the churches aren't finished, some of them are. But yeah, it's
This is beautiful.
very, very old monument, and it's beautiful. I would love to go see it in person.
Who knows? Maybe one day you will.
I think so, yes.
This is another piece of Artie's. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to put this down here.
Okay.
Oh, God, I don't want to be clumsy. I get nervous. Maybe up a little bit. How's that? Oh.
Maybe.
Bear with us, everyone. You know, this is... How come it's not staying, Artie?
It was so good.
I know, it was so nice. Bear with us, everyone. We don't want to drop this. Okay. I think I should put it down. Oh. Okay, it's sliding. So I have to hold on to it. Let's
Okay.
see.
We'll put it.
Put it in the front, yes.
Yeah, we'll put it.
So it's better to be very careful. You know, we're sitting there all during the show, but as soon as we touch it, then it decides to have a mind of its own. All right, you have one more piece, which is over here.
Yes. So this
Cut.
one,
You're gonna have to get up
okay.
and go.
What about my